How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Nick, and today we're going to talk a bit about DMCA laws. But first, I want to do that thing the YouTubers do with the headphones, but I don't have headphones, so we got to work with what we got. Ah! First, we have to talk about what DMCA is. DMCA is the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, and it came out like 22 years ago, so it's kind of outdated, to be honest. Now, lately, a lot of people have been talking about DMCA because a lot of Twitch streamers were getting flagged, videos getting taken down, YouTubers get strikes for using copyright material on accident, or sometimes they don't use it at all and they get a strike anyways. But, like every story, there's always a bad guy. And in this story, the bad guy is definitely North Carolina Senator Tom Tillis. Tom Tillis, who just so happens to get donations from the Motion Picture Association, Sony Pictures, Universal Music Group, and similar major media outlets, is proposing a bill that could possibly land those who break DMCA guidelines in jail. And I just want to point out how little money it takes to buy Tom Tillis. Look at this. We have some that are just throwing in $1,000 in this pack. You know, the highest is Comcast with a $20,000 donation in the super PAC. That's not that expensive if you think about it, especially for a United States senator. Now, this bill is supposed to target illegal streaming. So, I mean, in reality, they're thinking about, websites that are just posting full movies online, like LimeWire-esque things. Does anyone still use LimeWire? Um, but besides the point, the bill is supposed to come at these large companies that are illegally sharing copyrighted things. However, it can also impact smaller content creators. Now, a quote from Tom Tillis says that this common sense legislation was drafted with the input of creators, user groups, and technology companies and is narrowly targeted so that only criminal organizations are punished and that no individual streamer has to worry about fear of prosecution. Now, I might have to put on my tinfoil hat here, but I don't think I'm going to be the only one worried that even though the bill is saying that it's not going to target streamers, that they're not going to overreach anyways and eventually target smaller streamers. And I'm certainly not alone in that concern. So, under this law, you can get fined and it will be a felony that you have to serve up to 10 years in prison. The thing is, I want to emphasize, I don't think that immediately they're going to start sending streamers and content creators to federal prison for 10 years. But I think this is a perfect time for us to reassess our DMCA laws in the United States. There are a lot of ways that a modern content creator could accidentally infringe on copyright. For example, a lot of games have music that's copyrighted, and now games are coming out with a mode that's streamer mode where the copyrighted music is taken out. But still, small oversights can make it so copyrighted music makes its way in, and that could get you a strike, which, under this new law, could potentially land you jail time. As a response to this, the hashtag StopDMCA has been trending on Twitter because people are mad. People are mad at Tom Tillis. People are mad at the current state of the DMCA law in the United States, where content creators have been getting flagged like crazy on Twitch. Content creators on YouTube are having their videos demonetized or taken down completely because if you have a 5-minute video that accidentally plays, a 5-second clip of some song that's copyrighted, the whole video gets demonetized and the copyright owners can claim the video. Some more examples of the way that DMCA could really interfere with Twitch streamers: people who stream IRL where they're walking around. If someone just drives by, popping uh, apple bottom jeans, that person could get a strike. Even if they're walking around live streaming, talking to their chat, that music in the background that's copyrighted could get them strike when they're just out in public. Streaming games like Guitar Hero could be a thing of the past. Any music games. Singing on stream or in videos could potentially land you a copyright strike. There are a lot of issues with the way that we enforce copyright laws in the United States, and it makes it difficult to create new content, even when that content isn't going to actually harm the copyright owner. Now, I believe that copyright is important, and it's important for creators to be able to protect their content that they make. But the way that copyright laws work now, I don't think are applicable to the way that we live our lives now. DMCA laws not only affect content creators, but also content consumers. it can change the way content is made in the future in ways that may be difficult to predict right now. So I'm going to leave a link below that includes Tom Tillis's proposed legislation if you want to read it, as well as a few other links that may be interesting or may help you learn more about the topic. Subscribe, like, comment, dislike if you dislike it, like if you like it, and I'll see you next time.